I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Hello fellow nerds and crafters. Today I'm doing these two nine-tailed fox molds. This one's shiny and kind of more cute and chibi-like and has a little bell collar, looks like, on it. And this one here is textured and a matte or semi-matte mold. I've poured the chibi one once with extra resin I had, but today I'm going to use my new Roleo pigments in this new box I got called Earth Colors because I needed some more brown, and this one should have some browns in it. I see about 3 or 4 that could work already, so that's great. I'm going to use these two colors for the foxes today though. I'm going to use Astral White and Fiery Rust. And I decided to use the Astral White in the textured mold and the Fiery Rust in the chibi shiny mold. So I'm going to mix up some resin. I'm just checking my mold for any loose silicone, because sometimes those kind of molds that are really soft like that have little loose bits. And then I'm going to start with the shiny mold here, and I'm going to spray in a little bit of alcohol just to help make sure there's no bubbles. I'm going to pour it to up about just below the nose, I think, just so that I can squeeze the tail and its ears and make sure there's no bubbles in there. Then I'm going to fill it up to just after the little collar bell and do the same thing, and I'll give it another squeeze to pop out any bubbles. I like that this mold is kind of see-through because you can see the bubble coming up here, but you can also see it fill with resin afterwards. I'm just going to put that off to the side and let any bubbles rise. And switch over to the next mold. I'm going to spray it with alcohol as well, hoping that the alcohol will help as well, because I have a pressure pot, but hopefully no bubbles will get stuck in any of the texture. So that's why I put the alcohol in. And I'm just going to pour it about halfway and then also give it a squeeze. Then I can just go ahead and pour in the rest of the resin. I had just enough resin for this. Then I'm going to fill up the first mold again a little bit more, and then I'm going to put them both in the pressure pot and finish filling up the shiny one. So this mark here is just from a thing in my pressure pot. It was too close to the top and it touched it. I can sand that off, and the shiny mold sunk a little bit. I decided to go ahead and unmold it anyways because all the feet are covered, it looks like. All the toes are there. So I'm going to go ahead and unmold it anyway. I'm not sure if it started to flash cure or something, maybe, and that's why it sunk so much, or maybe I just had a lot of bubbles in the resin. I had domed it fairly full, so it did shrink quite a bit. I'm just going to spray some alcohol down in there to help make it easier to demold. And with the alcohol, it really does pretty easily slide out of the mold. So that's how this one is looking. And I'll just sand off the bottoms a little bit once they're fully cured. I'm just going to snip off some of the weird spot here first, and then I can sand down the rest later. This one didn't need any alcohol to come out because it was very open at the bottom, so it was very easy to demold. I really like this mold. I love the texture on it. It has some beads or something on its head there, like a little head tiara almost type thing. Diadem? Uncertain. It looks cool. I don't know too much about nine-tailed foxes other than that they are like a mythical creature, and I think they're cool. The only nine-tailed fox I really know is the Naruto one, so if you have any cool lore, let me know. Also, let me know how you think I should finish these guys off, if I should just leave them as they are, or paint up the necklace, or give them eyes, or what do you think I could do to finish these guys? So here is the finished photos. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you could, that's very helpful. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!